1881, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score there. Okay, let's go back to the Caro for this one. You can pretty much pre-move d5, but it is a rapid game, so there's no need to pre-move. Okay, opponent has a good connection, so they're just thinking there. They've got, what, 1100 rapid games? I'm on 900 and something. Let's just develop here. We're just trying to get castled as per usual. We might get a chance to get our bishop outside the pawn chain this time. So here, if you come here, we can just drop back. Knight up's a development move, but it should be fine. And we're just going to try and push the pawn, get the bishop somewhere castle. So let's play e6. Okay, now do you go really bold with g4? You do, so we'll drop back. Okay. So we can push the bishop into the center, so there's no risk of getting trapped. That seems like a good move to me. There's no pawn to charge my bishop. There could be a knight, so we might end up losing a pawn somewhere, but that's just a pawn, not the end of the world. Okay, how to do this? I'm just going to develop this bishop, I think. We might end up having to castle this side. It's a little bit odd, isn't it? A little bit odd, but it is what it is. Let's just develop the queen, prepare castling this side. I'd expect a move like pawn down here to kick my knight. It goes there. I'm going to castle queenside just because of the way my opponent has played this. So let's shuffle across. Now he's happy to trade. Okay. I probably got to do that. I think it would be a mistake not to. I don't see how I get here. So is he going to actually steer this side now? Knight up's not really a move. Let's just go one here just to challenge this. Yeah, wait, what is this? This is odd as well. Let's take... We'll play knight across and hit the bishop. Okay, is there any tricks here? I don't think so. Like, if bishop takes, we take. If knight takes, we've got knight takes. Or indeed rook takes. Let's say knight takes. Gotta be careful about a pin, but take. Yeah, why can't I just take a pawn now? Am I seeing things here? Am I seeing ghosts? I think I can take. I might be seeing ghosts. It's a really unusual way to play the opening on it and not got your own king safe. You might be better off just bailing out and castling. So, again, that's a bold move as well. Let's take the bishop. Yeah, it's so unusual. It's really odd, this play. I think knight back to charge this knight and hit the pawn is what I'm looking at. The knight's gone back now. So that gives us knight forward to attack the queen. But it could end up being a wasted move. So knight up takes is a check. That's no good. I'm just going to play rook across here and prepare to shift my knight somewhere. This is obviously a target, a weakness. Is he really happy to trade everything? Knight back. I want to get creative and move like this, but I don't think it quite works. I'm just going to come across. Like knight up and I didn't see a follow-up move. I've still got knight up. I can go here now, actually. I can go here now and hit this knight, can't I? Take. Yeah, it's really unusual way he's played this, and he's played it quickly as well, so it's not like an accident. But do not learn to play chess like this when you're playing slow rapid chess. Please don't try and learn to play like this. Not good. Let's take the knight. It might work in this particular case. I might not. I might lose concentration and whatever. Who cares? It might go wrong for me. It doesn't really matter. Let's just move our queen. But don't try and learn to play chess like this. It's not good from a principle point of view. King safety is your #1 priority in any game, and this king isn't really very safe, so I can check and collect the knight, I think, now. Let's just check and hit the knight. Look for the triangles. Yeah, let's take it. Okay, throw the check in. So I assume we just step to the corner here. But have we got an aggressive move? There is a pawn here, but if we push up, we guard it so we can trade the queen off. If you take here, it's going to be okay for us actually, isn't it? So it's going to unleash our rook. Can't take with a queen because you lose it. Take with a pawn, our rook's getting active. There must be a dangerous check somewhere, even if it's not this move, maybe next move. Just queen back, blockade the pawn. We'd be happy to give up another pawn to trade the queen. So he has gone for that, so... Okay, we could take here, we could take here, but we don't want the queen too offside. So is a move like rook up attacking the queen strong here then? So here, if you take here, we could throw a check in. We could just simply trade the queen and go after the pawn. If we attack the queen, the discovered check we just take and it doesn't come to anything, right? If you take here, we can take... here. Got to watch out for moves like this. So we lose a knight, we gain a queen. We lose a rook, we gain a rook, we lose a rook, and we've got a queen against a rook. So it is a move. Not without some risk though. So rook up. You take there. Can we go forward here? Check up. I don't think so. So here, the danger is rook takes. So lose a knight, gain a queen. No, it's got to be right. It's got to be a good move. I'm going to play it. It's got to be a good move. We're threatening to double up as well. If the queen wanders off, we're threatening a rook check here with the king in the open. So that's a danger. Yeah, moving instantly. Why are you doing that? It's just unusual, isn't it? Unusual. Let's throw a check in. Is this perfectly safe for our opponent? Maybe it is. So check. What do you do here? Is there no follow-up? Wait, the queen's hanging now. I nearly missed that, not paying attention. The queen's just simply hanging. Very poor game by our opponent. Very poor. For somebody at this rating level, let's pause and just review it in the normal way. So it's 31 moves. They're the move times for both players. I looked at it, just no thinking whatsoever. I mean, it could have been our opponent didn't really want to play the game for some reason. That's fair enough if that's the case. So we'll just see how we played it in engine speak, if we've got any opening blunders to learn from and the like. So you can see lots of mistakes, lots of ups and downs there. 85 versus 78 on the accuracy. So not brilliant play, but let's just have a look. We went back to the carrow for this one. Then opponent decided just to chuck everything down the board. So obviously we have to react to what they're doing. So I should have actually just played h5 calmly here. Then if you get the pawn forward, then just shift the knight, I guess. So h5 is what we should have done instead of the bishop directly into the middle. So bit of a mistake. Then they've decided to go really crazy and chuck everything right down the board on the other side as well. So there, I should have played the bishop back, got it out the way and not worried about getting trapped. Okay, so queen c7 is an actual blunder. It's my only blunder of the game. I should have played just the bishop back, as we can see. So 1.4, so I lost a point for that. Well, 1 point. Oh, it's 1.4 for us to 0.3 for our opponent, so we lost 1.7. So opponent blundered back there. Should have just played g5 there, yeah, to kick the knight, and then the idea to take and mess my structure up. Okay, so that was a blunder as well. Yeah, just no regard to king's safety whatsoever. That's what you should be trying to do. Okay, so here we should have actually taken with the knight instead of the bishop, as you can see there. So there is this idea, but it would still be covered. So we take with a knight. If knight takes, queen takes, why can't you take back? Engine say we should take with the knight. So if knight takes, I guess we just take the knight here. Okay. So I should have taken the knight, but then we just traded off. Now there, I should have played the knight over to challenge this one as well. But opponent didn't worry about casting, so I should play the knight there again. The following move. And now we have played the knight there just a little bit later than we should. And we've seen a nice triangle to win the knight, and then we've pushed forward here. Then that's just a losing blunder. And then we've realised before, thankfully, throwing a check in that the queen is just plain hanging there. And that's just game over, so it is what it is.